So their civilization, all of the signs you see with the 9 Supreme Court justices and a lot of the laws that are just, they actually come from us. Right? The secret Mason rituals and the science that's involved in it, all of that come from us. So this man, Yaqub, we see at the age of 6, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us that he was playing with 2 pieces of steel. And he noticed how one piece of the steel had the ability to, it was magnetized, it had the ability to attract the other under its power. And at the age of 6, he discovered what his mission in life would be to look into the black man and create another people. How? See, when we talk about our history thousand years ago, this stuff you see with these folks flying and this technology, man, hell, this child's play. How was they can't tell us how the pyramid was made. They don't know. We had knowledge far superior, way beyond the wisdom of this world. And in the future, you will see knowledge. If you all who are with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan remain faithful, you will see a knowledge that would allow you not only to purify the earth that the made man has corrupted and polluted, where you can't go no damn well now and get even a drink of water that's not poison.
Come on.
So this man here done polluted the whole planet.
Yes, sir.
Devil is not one who is not only remote from God, but is one who his evil, when he touched him, his evil is like a plague. So everywhere this man went, he done caused trouble. All over the planet. The whole 196,940,000 square miles. Everything that you look at that's corrupted and defiled and out of its original state, you know that he done touched it. Right? So, but there was something wrong with us before he came on the planet.
Yes, sir.
Yaqub was studying our genes, our genetic makeup, and in us he saw 2 people inside of the black man. And this is science. So those of you all who may not understand or may want to castigate me, I want you to argue with science today. Inside of the black man, there is a dominant and recessive gene. Well, some people have black eyes. You have a child, they have black eyes. Sometimes they have brown eyes. You have a dominant and a recessive gene. He was able to scientifically look and abstract the recessive gene from the dominant. And when he continued to abstract it, he reduced it to its lowest state of being, which was the man, of course, known as a Caucasian, or who has been ruling the planet. Right?
Yes, sir.
Now, I said that we have to study Mr. Yaqub, we have to study his history, and we have to study that question, who is the original man? Why? Because before white people even came on our planet, we had problems. Right? Some of you all have studied the flag of Islam. You know the history of the scientists who disagreed, who was angry and upset and mad because he could not get the people on the planet to speak the same, not the same language, but the same dialect. And you know it's real difficult to speak for everybody on the planet to speak the same dialect, because according to what climate you're in, it changes the dialect. Based upon the moisture or the lack of moisture that's in the air, your dialect will change over a period of time. So he wanted everybody to speak the same dialect. He couldn't get everybody to agree, so he drove a shaft into our planet and blew a piece of it up. Now, when Honorable Elijah Muhammad was teaching this in the 30s, the 40s, and the 50s, you know, some people said that man was crazy. But now scientists are sending contraptions to the moon, and they're getting particles, and when they bring it back, they say it smells like gunpowder. Why? They look at the craters on the moon, they say these craters look as if they once had water in them. The Honorable Muhammad was teaching this way before they went to the moon. Science, astrology, coming from a man who only completed the 3rd grade. What did he get this knowledge from? That now the scientists and the scholars of the world are being made to bear witness to the truth that this little Georgia-born black boy taught. So we had problems before then because we had a scientist who was a terrorist. You know how the terrorists strap themselves with bombs and go blow people up?
Yes, sir.
Because of disagreement? This is the way he was. He was a bomb. 66 trillion years ago. Then when we come up, we know that the scientist Shabazz, who was one of the 24 scientists, the Honorable Muhammad taught us that we have 24 scientists who write Bible and Quran. Now the interesting thing about these 24 scientists is that these 24 scientists, they write history in advance to equal the circumference of our planet, which is 24,896 miles. So they round it off and they write the history in advance 24,000 years. They